Hi everyone. So, so I just wanted to come on and tell everybody, explain to everybody what happened. So, but I'm not really in much detail because I'm not going to glorify what happened. So, anyways, I started getting real upset about some things that were happening with just personal stuff. One was concerning my mortgage and stuff, and I don't know. What ended up happening was I fell back into the world, and sometimes when you go back, especially for a drug addict, and I remember the Lord delivers us, and whom the Son sets free is free indeed, right? But I did, and it's funny because when He sets you free, you feel so happy and everything, and then when you go back, it's like it was even worse than before. You're more miserable, and I was more miserable, but I don't know. Long story short is this. Look, I kept crying out to the Lord, and it was for 3 weeks, and I kept crying out to the Lord, and I kept telling the Lord, please, please, Yahweh, set me free. I blew it again. And, I know there's a lot of critical people out there, the judgmental and blah, blah, blah. One thing that I was delivered from was the opinions and the approval of men. But you think about me, what is none of my business, and I don't need your approval. I just know that I wanted to do what was right. And a lot of people, they judge others for falling back and stuff and say, oh, you must not really be a Christian, or you couldn't be one of the 144,000 or whatever. But you know what? Let me tell you something. They come from all walks of life, and God chooses whom He wants to. He is the Elohim. He is Yahweh. He's God. He can do whatever He wants. And I'm really sort of ashamed to come on here and be honest with y'all. But, it is what it is. And I hope that even if it's just one person, they can get set free and saved and come out of darkness because of my testimony, and a million of you others criticizing me, then it's worth it. Because it just may very well be your daughter, your son, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your cousin, your grandma. I mean, you just never know. They'll be the ones set free. And you know what? Don't forget that He left the 99 sheep to go find the one lost. And so for you who has fallen and feels like you can't come back, this is for you. You are worthy, and He's done it once, and He can do it again. He is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And I don't have the answers for everything. I don't know why He's chose me, because out of all people, I am absolutely not worthy. I wouldn't have chose me. Thank God I'm not God, right? But He did, but it's funny because He's given me such passion and such love for others, and I just love people, especially the lost. I don't know. I really don't know what to say except the truth, and that is the truth. And I cried out to Him for 3 weeks, and then in one instant, He set me free. Everything went down the toilet, and that was it. I try my best to learn the truth. And, I guess sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, right? Well, one thing that I do know that nobody can never take away from me is to know that God is real. And I've had so many experiences with Him, and I know that He has to be real to set me free. I was the worst of the worst. It's one thing when you don't like me, but it's another thing when I don't like me. But everywhere I go, there I am. I can't get away from me. You can get away from me, but you can't get away from yourself, and there's a real big problem. And but He can clean up anything and make you so happy and joyful and full. And you don't have to look at my video. I'm not asking you to. In fact, I get very little people that look at my video. Maybe I'm just here to bring hope to that one person that's using today. There's drinking, there's drugging, there's out doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. Like being promiscuous or whatever it is you're doing. It doesn't matter. I don't care. The Lord doesn't care what it is, but it's like He cares that you call out to Him, and He will deliver you, and He can deliver you, and He will. So that's pretty much what happened. And I don't know the answers of everything. I don't know why He does what He does and why He loves like He loves. I just know that He puts the love inside of me, and I try to walk in it. I'm going through something even right now. I get attacked so hard, and I do, and people judge me so harshly. There was a friend of mine that I used to talk to. I just had to let him really go because he was the worst of them all. And you You have to put yourself around positive people that are going to edify you, lift you up, and exhort you, and encourage you. Stay away from these people that condemn you and constantly put you down and call you this and call you that, or what you used to be. Or you know what? You don't need to be around them. You don't need them. God was sending you friends, and really, He is the number one friend. And I talk to Him all the time, and I think sometimes I just sit here and I just ponder, and I think, and He gives me visions and dreams, and they're so awesome, and I enjoy His little visits. Last night I was dreaming. I was dreaming about an auditorium full, and it's all of us there. There I was again last night. When I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't. I remember one time in a dream, and he had just taken us all to wherever. Excuse me. It was wherever we were gonna go to go train, I guess, or whatever. And I remember when I got there, I was like, "Why am I here? Why? I mean, I don't deserve this. You know what? Nobody deserves it." And let me tell you something. Those people out there that are in YouTube world and you think that their life is so beautiful and you're like, God, I'm nothing like them. So you know what? They all go through the same thing we go through. They just don't say anything. The only brother that I do admire is Brother Mario. Brother Mario was fighting some personal addictions and stuff, and he put himself out there. And thank you, Brother Mario. I love you for that. And you know what? I appreciate you. And in fact, it was you that gave me the boldness to come on and to tell others, because I was ashamed of myself. But shame doesn't come from the Lord. And of course the devil's going to tell you that. He doesn't want you to tell anybody that, hey, you know what? You can do it. He can do it. And anyways, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I just want to encourage others. And if you're having a hard time, I just want to let you know that, I'm having a hard time too. But it's not that you fall down, it's that you don't get up. You see, he loves the person. How does the scripture go? I'm not a Bible thumper, guys. I study a lot. You fall 7 times, but you get up 7 times. He loves that you keep trying. We must finish the race. Even if it means we fall 1,000 times, as long as we get up 1,000 times. You know what? I can already see him. I have these little things. I can already see him, and you know what? He's look at my little girl down there. Look at my little boy. He fell down, but look, he got back up. He's trying. You know what? He admires the fighter. You're a fighter, and you can do it. And we have to encourage each other. I was looking at YouTube a little while ago, making comments and talking to other people and stuff, and they've got these great, mighty channels and stuff, and I'll make my little comments and stuff. And this one brother, I think it's a brother, he asked, what difference would it make? I don't know, brother. I don't know what difference would it make. But anyway, it encourages me and encourages others. But God doesn't do nothing just because. There's a purpose for everything. Like He said, maybe we don't know it yet. His ways are not our ways. I just want to be obedient. And I cannot let what I did for a couple of months put me in a hole and think, oh man, I can't share anymore. I can't share. You know what the best testimony is? That somebody came out of it and he did it again. There's this song that I forgot her last name, Stacy Lewis. She used to sing, He Can Do It Again. And you know what? He can do it again. He can do it. He do it over and over again. But, don't keep doing it, please, because, when I was out there, I buried some friends in 1 month. And it hurt me. They weren't friends. They were drug dealers. You get close to these people somehow, but, it's sad, regardless if they were children of God, and all in 1 month. And, it is what it is. I don't want it to happen to me. I'm going to be a grandma now. I'm my first grandbaby, and I'm excited. So I just wanted to encourage you guys. I just wanted to explain to you what happened. And you know what? I don't have the answers. I don't know everything. I know some things. I'm going to sit here and argue with you because I really don't know. I know one thing. I know what He showed me. I know what He showed me. I know that He has taken me around the world. I know that in my dreams that I have been everywhere. I've been under the ground even. I know I've been to Hawaii. I've been in some place where there was a lot of bamboo and the earthquake. I've just been everywhere. I've been everywhere, and I've been talking to people. And I would come out of the sky, come out of the air, and when I was taken through whirlwinds, and sometimes I was just taken, and I ended up in another place. I knew where I was going. I knew what I was doing. I knew who my targets were. I really don't know what's going. I know. Look, I know something's happening. I know something's going to happen. I have this knowing inside of me, and that was the main reason why I came out. I just knew, and the Spirit of the Lord. Thank you so much that you did not leave my side. He kept on. You got to get out. You've got to get out now. The time is of the essence, and you need to do it now. Cry out to me. Cry out to me. And I knew it, and I knew it. But here I was, and I would say, Lord, I hate this. I hate this. And yet there I was, and for 3 weeks I prayed and I prayed. And my sister said, I'm going to fast for you. You guys, fasting works. And I did get out, and I just want to encourage anybody that's out there. You know what? Don't worry about what people say, because guess what? They're going to talk anyway. You're a real important person if they talk about you. Anyways, just be encouraged. And I just wanted to explain that for some of the people that wanted to know what happened. And for all of you that want to make horrible comments about me and stuff, you know what? You're going to have to do more than that to hurt my feelings. But if you want to make them, that's fine. I prefer that you wouldn't. Then maybe you would just have the kind heart and maybe pray, keep praying for me, because just like everybody else, I'm human. I'm not anything special. Like I said, I wouldn't have picked me. So y'all just be encouraged to know that He is God. Know that something is about to happen. Remember what it says in the Bible. And like I said, I'm not a Bible thumper, but I know that whoever signs to break up Jerusalem, that country is going to suffer the consequences of it. And I do believe that Trump has done that. And on the 19th, when we find out about it, believe something's going to happen. So be prepared. And more than anything, just please cry out to Him and ask Him into your heart that He would be the Lord of your life and be saved. And and then believe that you are. And just try to walk it out. Just try. But me, I know that when he set me free, that I've cried and really cried a prayer of repentance, that He honored that. If it wasn't true, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even be talking to you guys. I would be strung out somewhere. So I love you all. Thanks. Bye.